Don't get me wrong, Motorola didn't exactly invent the mid-range phone. What it did, though, was insert the word mid-ranger into the conversation in a way that couldn't be ignored. 5 generations later, and Lenovo Moto is still up to its old tricks. I'm Adam Dowd with Bored at Work, and this is our full review of the Lenovo Moto G5 Plus. Phones are getting better and better every year. We've gotten to the point where there are no longer 3 tiers of phones. It used to be flagship, mid-range, and garbage. But now, we've evolved to flagship, upper mid-range, and, okay, still garbage. The Lenovo Moto G5 Plus falls neatly into that mid-range category. The Moto G5 Plus has an attractive aluminum and plastic build that is solid and comfortable to hold. The 5.2-inch IPS LCD screen is covered with Gorilla Glass 3. The 1080p panel is bright, but a little hard to see in direct sunlight, but otherwise has nice color depth and a reasonably high 424 ppi pixel density. Around the edges of the Moto G5 Plus, you'll find the power and volume buttons on the right side. On the bottom, you'll be excited to find a headphone jack and not so excited to find a micro USB port. On the back is a 12-megapixel Oreo cookie-looking camera sensor, which we will discuss later. And on the front is a recessed fingerprint sensor, which is fast, accurate, and multi-talented. The fingerprint sensor, in addition to unlocking your phone, has a few other tricks up its sleeve. A quick tap takes you to the home screen. A longer tap puts the phone to sleep. A longer still tap activates your Google Assistant. A swipe to the left doubles as a back button, and a swipe to the right accesses your multitasking menu. All of these actions replace on-screen controls, giving you more screen real estate and allowing you to relive your old WebOS days. On the software side, Lenovo is letting Moto continue to lead the pack with a mostly stock Android experience. The phone runs on Android 7.0, and some of the nice tricks that Moto has included make this one of the best phone skins we've used in a long time. The first thing you'll notice is that there is no app drawer icon. Well, that's because Moto does it smart by adding an arrow to show you how to access the app drawer. You swipe up. Multitasking is easy since the app switch screen literally tells you how to do split screen. Plus, the shortcuts that Moto is famous for are still there. Double chop for a flashlight, wrist twist for the camera. We really miss those gestures when we're using other phones. The camera on the Moto G5 is pretty good, although in our humble opinion, if you're going to have this big a hump on the back of the phone, you better be packing 41 megapixels in there. Instead, we get a 12 megapixel shooter which performs very well under good lighting conditions. After the sun goes down, good shots are still very possible, better than you'd expect for a phone in this range. The focus at times can be a little fuzzy, especially in low light. Overall though, the colors are muted, a little on the bland side, but beyond that we have no complaints. On the performance end, this phone is very solid. Getting a day and more out of the battery is no surprise. Apps load up and switch quickly. You're not going to have the best gaming experience in the world. Even a lighter game like Clash Royale could stutter when there's a lot going on the screen in 2v2 mode, but that's much more the exception rather than the rule. This is a phone, so we have to talk about call quality, which is great because Motorola. The speakerphone is loud and callers on the other end reported no trouble hearing us. Overall, the Moto G5 Plus is a quintessential mid-range phone, falling into that category with a nice build, nice specifications, nice performance, and an attractive price. Put simply, this is not a phone you'll brag about. This is a phone that will get you through a day filled with most tasks and get you home and in bed with juice left in the tank. It would be a great phone to fall back on, and once you do, you won't be in a hurry to replace it with something else. And it's cheap at just $230 in most outlets. With other mid-range options coming in at $250, $300 and up, this phone should be the basis of your comparisons to other mid-range options. There is very little that this phone won't give you that others will. And that is what being a mid-range phone is all about. Thanks again for watching our G5 Plus review. Be sure to subscribe to get the latest tech and entertainment delivered right to your inbox as it happens. Once again, I'm Adam Dowd, Dead Technology on Twitter, reminding you to always enjoy your entertainment.